What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are checking out the band Soul of Anubis and their track Black Mountain. It comes off of their new record, which was released on September 6th on Seeing Red Records. Soul of Anubis are a three-piece Portuguese stoner doom metal band from Santa Maria del Feira, Portugal. And I've been looking forward to checking these guys out for a while. I've been talking to the guys for a bit. And I'm always on the lookout for new stoner and doom. And I'm really curious to hear what these guys have to offer. I'm always really curious to hear what Portuguese stoner and dooner bands have to offer, because those bands really do pull their styles and pick things up from a lot of the American bands. And I really cannot wait to check these guys out. A lot of the similar influences you expect to find: High on Fire, Mastodon, some Deftones, and some of that 90s stuff mixed in. So I'm really curious. Let's go ahead and get into it. I don't feel like waiting any longer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the music. The band is Soul of Anubis. The track is Black Mountain. And here we go. Gorgeous landscape shots here. I know it was mixed by Miguel at Demigod Recordings, so the mix is going to sound great. Great fills, great riff work to open this up. Drummer's incredibly creative. Love the way that drum line is walking with the riffs and the bass work. Very creative with the cymbal work. Great way to drop out of that, come back in. The bass tone is so crunchy. Vocal mix is also really stellar. I love that progression. This guy's got a great voice. It really works for this style of music. Personally, I wouldn't think that EMGs would work for this, but they actually sound, the guitar tones sound really strong. Those grooves are so heavy. Love that little bit of dissonance there when they go into that groove. The guitar layering is really top notch. Love that snare fill. Love how it drew out, punctuated this big shift. Love how that drum really holds the groove, but he's still filling and staying busy. Man, their drummer is just an absolute standout here. This guy is incredible. He's busy, but still tasteful. Track's got a hardcore-like aggression without being a hardcore or metalcore track, still having those driving, nasty southern grooves. I like that vocal mix. So there's the layered, screaming, aggressive vocals, and there's a little bit more of a semi-clean vocal there as well. Adds a little bit more depth. That track's just absolutely rips, man. That track smokes. That's Soul of Anubis. It's Black Mountain. They've got a new record out. It was released on September 6th through Seeing Red Records. Been asked to do the video by the band, and glad I finally got to it because, man, that's just a sludgy, groovy, heavy stoner track. You certainly hear some of that High on Fire influence, which is never a bad thing in my opinion. Also get a bit of that crowbar in there. Love the riff work. Love the bass work. I love how the bass tone is dirty. It's distorted. There's some gain on there. The drum sound is so big and meaty, but it's not dominating the track. The vocals are really well mixed. The whole track is really well mixed. But then again, it was mixed at it was all done at Demigod Recordings, and Miguel does such an amazing job. I love his mixes. Definitely one of my favorite studios to hear music coming from in Portugal, along with Golden Jack. So I knew the track was going to sound outstanding, and it was going to show off the band in the best possible light. And it certainly did. The track itself is incredibly strong. I love that guy's voice. I love how busy yet still groovy and in the pocket the drummer is. Some of those tracks I feel like can bog down because the drummer will be a little more straightforward. There certainly isn't the case here. He's constantly accenting and filling probably every four bars or so, it seems like. And massive amount of chops. There's a massive amount of restraint because there's so much space there that he could do a whole lot more than he actually did, even though he did a lot. And I absolutely just really enjoyed that. That's a track that could be used for so many things. It could be a road trip track. It could be I'm going to go out and work out in the gym track. It builds well. It keeps you engaged. It hits heavy. There's some great just head-banging moments. It's an outstanding track. Well done, gentlemen. I cannot wait to hear the rest of the record. you like what you heard, you've been looking for something new and stonerish that has a bit of that hardcore aggression to it. Like, it's an aggressive track. It's in your face. Those lyrics are getting blasted at you. It has that massive level of intensity, but still being a stoner's track as opposed to a hardcore track. It doesn't have those it just has the aggression, but not really the hallmarks or the breakdowns that you would expect on a hardcore track. So I like the fact that it still is a stoner track and not a core track. But I love the aggression there. You guys want to check them out? Please go check out their Facebook page. Also, Demigod Recordings has a channel here on Facebook where they do a lot of covers, where he does a lot of covers with different musicians. Check them out. Also, there's Primal Attack, the main band from Miguel Terresco, the owner of Demigod Recordings. So worth checking out there as well if you like what you heard. Please give them some love. Links will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for once again supporting the Portuguese metal scene. That's really appreciated. Thanks to the band for being so awesome and giving me the time to check out the track. Absolutely loved it. Really appreciate it. Thank you to my law enforcement, military, veterans, first responders for what you do every single day. And as always, you guys have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.